on the ground, you had so much experience, so much study, and in this situation, this pandemic must be pushing you to your limit, because especially the children, they are marginalized. You've done a lot of work with children in all your studies, working with NGOs to reach out to children, make sure they're inoculated, vaccinated. How would you tell or advise policymakers today to help our children who are really, really the last in the line right now?
Let me start by focusing on one specific group, which is the group of children who have already run away from home or very partially attached to their homes. I think this is actually, we have no idea of how large this is, but I would guess it's many millions of children who just work in a tea shop, work as a helper on a truck, work as even as a loader in a shop. I mean, there really are lots of children working, and I don't think we have an honest estimate of that. It's just hard to do. I don't blame anybody for not doing it, but it's because children will deny it. They know that they're not supposed to say it, so it's hard to do. But I think there are many million children who are completely not attached. And if they're not attached, it's not clear to me how they're supposed to be served by even the rudimentary welfare system we have. You know, if PDS provides free food, it doesn't provide it to children. So even if this somehow we manage to operationalize one card, one Bharat, it's not going to be one card, one Bharat, one child. So it's going to be, these are just, they don't exist on anybody's roles. So I'm very frightened for them, because they really have there's nothing that's designed for them. Their existence is not actually acknowledged half the time, because it's illegal to employ them, but how do they survive? They're begging, they're just doing odds and ends. They're whatever, they're involved with crime syndicates, but it's just, I don't see a way for us to serve them.
Mr. Banerjee, the key point that you just mentioned is just that there cannot be a kind of a macro all-India announcement approach. This has to be really at a micro level to identify these children literally dying every day and not even being counted, and only NGOs are there at the ground level. So you would say that go down to an NGO level if you really want to help the children.
Correct. I would say that there is probably a bunch of NGOs that are actually already trying their best to save these children, do what they can. I feel that one thing that constrains them is the lack of a funding model. Right now, it's not that the corporates are flush with money, so everybody is holding back. But in fact, it's a time for the money to be spent. And I think that money needs to arrive in the hands of these NGOs. And I don't think we have the screening mechanism to choose NGOs sitting in Delhi. I think we need to go down to the district level. There are great NGOs which work in one district, or not 24 Parganas. I know some good NGOs working there. But it's really that level. And how would anyone who hasn't worked in that area know about them?
Just to follow up on that important point that Nidhi just raised, and the question to you, it has to be at a micro level. And I know you're a person of data and analysis, but you also are a very soft person. So again, I just keep thinking of those pictures of migrant workers with little children walking thousands of kilometers. It just breaks your heart, doesn't it?
In this heat, my God, yes. I feel like, this particular thing, we have to, all of us who belong to the Indian elite, kind of have to hang our heads in shame. We really didn't understand what the economy was built on, and we have all of us, maybe more me, because as an economist, I should have been saying this. I was not saying this. I mean, we should have had, one nation, one ration card a long time also.
Absolutely, absolutely. Thank you very, very, very much for joining us. Thank you.
Okay, take care of yourself.
You too, you too.